while the president is overseas, the vice president is touring an Ohio steel plant today, touting the passage of the big, beautiful bill into law, which makes tax breaks for President Trump's first term permanent. Also includes no taxes on tips and on income up to $25,000, and allows Americans over the age of 65 to avoid taxes on Social Security. Meantime, President Trump now floating the idea of sending rebate checks to Americans out of the funds produced by the recent influx of tariff revenue collected by the administration. NewsNation's Joe Khalil is live there in D.C. So, Joe, what do we know about the possibility of rebate checks?
Well, on the politics of that, Nichole, it's a pretty easy thing. People like getting money and they like getting checks. And we've seen, in the past, the stimulus checks before that went over very well politically. There are questions legally about whether this can happen. This seems to be something that would have to be done through Congress. Remember, Congress controls the power of the purse, and money that comes into the United States as revenue through tariffs is treated like tax revenue. So that would be, again, the purview of Congress. Nonetheless, this is an idea, a novel one, that President Trump is at least exploring, something that he says might very well happen, or that he might try to push this. This is what he said this morning on this new rebate checks idea, where everyday Americans might get a portion of what the U.S. is bringing in from his tariffs. Take a listen.
We're thinking about a rebate because we have so much money coming in from tariffs that a little rebate for people of a certain income level might be very nice.
And again, I imagine there would be some serious pushback from Democrats. And I've spoken to several Republicans who actually have said that they would be against an idea like that, because they say the country needs that tariff revenue to actually pay down the debt and the deficit, something that many Republicans are concerned about, even as they voted for President Trump's big, beautiful bill.
Absolutely. So, Joe, we see the VP there. He was touring that Ohio plant today. Are we going to expect to see more of these types of events as Republicans are heading home, facing their constituents?
Yeah, for sure. This is going to be Republicans' biggest challenge ahead, because while there are certain pieces of that one big, beautiful bill, which is now law, that are popular, there are certain other portions of it that are incredibly unpopular. And actually, when you ask people about the bill in its totality, it still polls about 10 points underwater. It's a 52 disapprove, 42 approve. JD Vance is one of the people that today was out there touting the bill. So clearly this isn't just going to be Congress when they're on their recess. The vice president playing his role today, trying to sell what he sees as the benefits of this bill to his home state of Ohio. Take a listen.
We made those promises. We said we're going to cut taxes on tips. We said we're going to cut taxes on overtime. We said we were going to penalize foreign nations and foreign corporations for taking advantage of American workers, and that's exactly what President Trump has done, and I hope that people will reward us for it. But yeah, anybody who voted against it, I think they ought to pay a penalty.
All right, and so you see here Senator Lindsey Graham, just one example. He's touting the no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. That is something Republicans want to talk about, because we've seen polls over the last couple of months that show that those pieces of the bill in particular are popular. But just recently, Wall Street Journal put out a poll and over the weekend reported that, again, this is the favorability overall when you consider everything about this bill. 42% favor, 52% oppose. And Democrats will tell you a lot of that they think is because of the Medicaid cuts, of the SNAP benefit cuts, of the fact that ICE's budget, Immigration Customs Enforcement, is more than tripling, actually, significant numbers going to that. So you do have to weigh the benefits and the downsides of it if you're Republicans. If you're Democrats, they're going to get out in this recess and they're going to continue to sort of campaign against this bill as well, Nichole.
All right, Joe Khalil, live for us there in D.C. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.